So students, if I continue from there, the properties, you can see that such amphipathic molecules, when they are placed in water, so what happened is that, just let me enlarge this kind of structure is being formed. So this is what I have told you. These are the polar heads, right? Polar heads, just where I have shown you the COH, right? And these are the non-polar tails, right? Non-polar tails due to the long alkyl chains. So you can see this is called as monolayer, and when these kind of amphipathic molecules are placed in water, they make a structure which we call it as micelles. So you can see at the outer surface there are hydrophilic, and from the inner side which is hydrophobic, so that they would be able to interact with water from the outer surface, and they will justify their function over there. Okay. The hydrophobic core will be able to remove all the greases and spots. So from our outer surface the water will be attracted, and from the inner side all the greasy spot and lipid part is being resolved. So this is I have already discussed. Yeah. So now after fatty acids, let's start with waxes. So waxes are basically we can say waxes are produced by combining the long chain of fatty acids with alcohol. So this is just a simple depiction of association of fatty acid and alcohol. Long chain of alcohol, always note that. Fine. So what basically is that you should here understand one more thing, because I am going to teach you lipids now. So first you understand the basic components. So esters you must have studied in your school also. So chemically they are synthesized by reaction of an carboxylic acid with an alcohol. You can see like this. So when the carboxylic acid react with an alcohol, something like this is being produced. This is carboxylic acid part, this is alcohol part. We call this, whenever ester is being written, we call it as O8. You can see things written over here, O8, here. Fine, ethyl propanoate. Fine. So esters are formed when the carboxylic acid reacts with an alcohol. Okay, fine. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so these are, you can see this is a reaction by showing you the formula. Fatty acid and a long chain. Long chain is a keyword over here. This is very long chain. You can count 28, 29, 30 carbons are there, right? Long chain alcohol with a fatty acid resulting in wax formation. Though you can see a very long alcoholic residue chain. I mean, this is just like 60 to 30 carbons, and fatty acid residue is 14 to 36 carbons. So see how complex a wax is, right? So that is another property of it, that explains their complexity. Yeah, this I have already shown you out. Fatty acid and a very long chain alcohol. These are certain examples of waxes. You have seen waxes in many places. They are hydrophobic, used by plants and animals for protective and waterproof coatings. You are using wax at many places. Examples: beeswax, carnauba wax and insect wax. Their formula is written into this. So where they are used, candles, furniture wax, polish, their source is also mentioned over here. Okay, so you just need to go through the general things like this. Now explanation of certain properties of with water. I can say what happened when you are going to interact with these esters with water. So when an ester is being interacted with water, you can see what happened, that as one of the product of hydrolysis is a carboxylic acid. So you can see that this reaction, what happened is a O8 ion is being produced, that is butanoate, and resulting in the formation of an ethanol and alcohol also, right? So this is hydrolytic reaction. So if somebody is asking what it is, so this is the main kind of reaction that is being I have shown you out in saponification reaction also. There also carboxylate ion was being produced, to which the sodium reacts. So that was sodium salt of fatty acid, that is saponification. So hydrolytic reaction is mainly used in saponification. Okay, fine. So from here I will be jumping to the next one, which is triglycerides. So students, for triglycerides I will be giving you an introduction in tomorrow's class, but its recording I will be uploading later on for next class. Thank you.